Good morning from SEMA. First official day of the 2022 show. I'm excited. Here we go. This is it, EVO. About 3 years ago, when our Jeep Gladiator was brand spanking new, we took it over to Off-Road Evolution to give it the full EVO treatment. And for us, that would include a long arm kit and a double throwdown suspension system. And all of that attached to a Dana Ultimate UD60 up front and rear, Synergy steering components, a PSC RAM assist, and of course, EVO armor all the way around. A 1/4 pounder front bumper, bomber rocker guards along the sides, and a high and tight bumper in the rear. And speaking of the rear, as far as suspension goes, the only thing that was available at the time, or at least in terms of a premium kit, was their coilovers and standard length control arms. And that's pretty much what we had been running, or at least until now. Standing here in the rear of our Jeep to tell us about what's going on and what was done, I'm standing with my good friend Mel Wade from Off-Road Evolution and EVO Manufacturing. Mel, can you tell us what minor modifications you did to this awesome truck?
Yeah, so we went in and upgraded the rear suspension. We corrected a lot of angles that happen with the Gladiators when they cycle full droop. The pinion angle gets really bad. So we did a true triangulated 4-link on the back. This one happens to have trailing arms. So trailing arms mean we connected the shocks and the coilovers to the trailing arm in the back, which works as a mechanical advantage and gains more wheel travel. So this one cycles right around 22 inches of all usable vertical wheel travel, not articulated, vertical wheel travel in the back over here. So pretty cool, neat setup, kind of Baja proven. There's actually stuff that, they've been running this kind of rear suspension as far back as the 60s. Some of the old Chevy trucks and even my Cadillac, my 62 Cadillac, has a trailing arm system on it where the shock is actually connected and the spring is connected to the trailing arm. We're able to cycle all that without the drive shaft binding too. It's pretty cool. So if you see, we only have limit straps on it right now. We go start beating it out in the desert, we'll put limit straps on it so we don't top out, but there's nothing strapping it so we lose wheel travel. It's pretty amazing. It's combined with our 40-gallon rear tank in the back. Gets the weight towards the back of the car, stables out the vehicle. We have a skid plate that comes on that also. We French and bump stops on this one. Really cool kit. We've had it out for a little bit. For a little bit, the vehicle's a little too new to do a full launch on it. So wanted to get it on Eddie and City's car and get it out there. So I'll be putting on mine soon. You got it first.
Thank you very much. So there's one other question. I know I've been getting a lot of online. Is this actually a production part? Can I buy this today?
Yeah, I believe there's like 10 or 12 kits in stock right now. So if you want to order them up, you can. The instructions are a little bit, we haven't finished the instructions, so if you're a whiner, don't order it yet. But if you actually have some talent and want to take it on, we can walk you through the steps. And absolutely, we grab the stuff off the shelf right now and we put this on. So
awesome.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mel.
Cool.
You did an awesome job. I know everyone is looking forward to seeing you take this out and bomb it out. Talk to David over here, and that's what they're going to be doing right after the show, testing it out.
Good. Thank you, guys.
Sure. Thank you. So I'm standing here over at Hazard 4, and I stopped here because I saw some interesting modular systems that I think a lot of you might be interested in. And here today I've got Philip. He's going to tell us all about it.
So I'm Philip from Hazard 4. We've been doing tactical and adventure products like these bags that we're known for. So that's like a camera bag, a drone bag, etc. We have a number of different patent systems like this rail system for attaching accessories externally. We're kind of known for these more thermoformed products for electronics and so forth. So it's basically a headliner for the top of a Jeep Wrangler or a Gladiator. And then it's using our patented system that has the MOLLE, the military technology, but it's actually on a hard surface so that the strips are hard, they're riveted in, and then you have channels underneath so that you can put in different accessories and attach different things. We even have 1/4-20 holes for attaching GoPros or other accessories like that. And then these ports here, which work with our beacon lights and other accessories that have bolt holes on them. Like for instance, this boot is what holds the light in, has little holes at the back. And then that light comes out and it goes into this Velcro base.
Oh, very cool.
So that can go on a helmet, it can go on the back of a truck or a backpack. There's a little pad, so that's also a new product that just came out. But the headliner itself is shaped to the roof, and it has a soft, kind of squishy foam on the front, so it gives you that thermal as well as the acoustic dampening.
So
and
this would go on the Freedom Top panel of the Jeep?
Yes, exactly, like underneath. So on the back, it's actually molded again with a separate shell, and it's got the 3M high tenacity Velcro that sticks up there, so it can be removed theoretically, but you can see it's actually like a 3-dimensional sandwich. And then it has a YKK zipper that locks, so you can actually lock things in there, money, things that go bang, stuff like that. And then when you open it up, you actually have storage. So this would be the upper part, this would be the part that drops down. And you have more of this plastic molly strips on the inside that's actually kind of acting as the grommet for the rivets that hold it together. But you can also run wiring, you can attach different things. For instance, you have holsters for different items, like these Velcro holsters that we're known for, that can stick on either side. And then since it's actually relieved to the top of the Jeep, when you go in there, you have some space for your knuckles to go past, or for like flashlights or other things to lay up, for your waffles or whatever. And then since you have the zipper, you can access all that while you're driving. And then we even added a little handle so that when you pull the thing off the roof, it can become like a quick emergency go bag. And then this is just one of the accessory straps from our other products, so that you can throw it on, and it just becomes sort of a carryable piece if you need it for survival or maybe emergency tourniquets or stuff like that. And then I won't get in your way, but if you go up into the truck and look up, you'll actually see the Coyote one mounted.
Most excellent.
This one's sort of matching our
look at that.
seats.
It completely fits right into the Freedom Top panel, as you can see.
We haven't had any problems with the Velcro, but then we've got these paracords that go right into the Freedom Top latches. And then over here, this latch also helps to hold it in, and it kind of also secures the zippers that are there, so that somebody doesn't even see that it has zipper pulls since they're hidden there. And we have some of our pouches, ID, and then this is that light. So it's a red light for night vision, so that you can read a map or something without, you know, ruining your eyes on the road.
Fantastic. I really love it.
So since this is a plug-in, you can actually see our Jeep is plugged in. It's the 4xe.
Yes.
The cool thing with the 4xe is it plugs in, you can have that mileage. The problem with the 4xe is that there's a big battery hump right behind the seats, so the seats don't really fold flat. So we have this platform that we've developed. So it's like a Baltic birch top, and it has these legs that plug in underneath. And what it does is it levels your load floor, and then it allows storage underneath, and it allows you to lift this portion here. But then I'll show you when I flip the seats forward how level that's going to get.
Sure.
And you see the seats are here because the battery is under the floor, right? So if you're trying to sleep in here, have your dog bed in here, this drops down like 6 inches. So this levels you off and gives you a nice platform. You can put a blanket across it, you can put a mat across it, and then it breaks down just into 3 pieces, and you can get it flat onto the floor. And of course we have all of our line of pouches and stuff that there's a lot of those MOLLE positions and other places on the vehicle for attaching stuff. So of course for 20 years we've been making things like that that go onto, you know, the sides of our backpacks, that go onto these grid systems over here. So you can kind of see how we've transplanted all those personal carry things and getting them into the Jeep now. So we plan on doing more of that for the future and just building out the line.
That's fantastic. So you guys, Philip here just gave you a whole rundown of all the products that they make here over at Hazard 4, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. This stuff looks fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful.
See you next time.
Thank you. So I'm standing here with Fran over at Smartop, and they've got this really cool bed top security deck, and it is holding an amazing amount of weight, so I wanted to check it out. Obviously this is on a Toyota Tundra, but I'm told that they also make it for a Jeep Gladiator. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're seeing?
Sure. Okay, so the idea here is to make a rigid top which is inherently loadable. You don't have to draw any holes, so we got the T-sluts running on the top. key slots running at the bottom, standard M8, pop a bolt in there, you can load any accessory on, and then also being able to open and close it while it's loaded. So we think that solves quite a bit of problems. You still have access to your bed. Most of the trucks, there's no drilling involved at all. We use all the OEM holes, as you can see for the Tundra here. That's the sales pitch. It's fully welded aluminum, fitting kit stainless steel. Yeah.
And so the question, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, there's a big bike on here. About how much weight can this actually hold?
So 550 pounds will be fine. If you want to open and close it, we say keep it to 260, or else you're really going to have to go up to really strong gas struts.
Sure.
So right now we've got 260 pounds on here, and I can easily open it with one hand.
Amazing. And so what kind of price point are we talking about?
So for the big trucks like this, $22.50. That
Okay.
includes shipping to the consumer. For the smaller trucks like the Ford Ranger, $21.50.
Okay, so for like a Jeep Gladiator, about the same,
$21.50 for a Jeep Gladiator.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are readily available and shipping now?
So Jeep Gladiator is available. SEMA's the official launch, so we'll be shipping from next week. But we have a small batch available in the country already.
Okay.
We're going to have containers starting to come in first quarter of 2023.
So the question I know you guys want to know is, how can someone buy this? Where would they go to buy this?
Okay, so right now we have our own website, and you can buy straight on there, smartopplatform.us. That'll be launching next week. And then we are at SEMA to sign up really good fitment centers to make sure the guys who don't want to fit them themselves can just roll into a fitment center. You'll get good service, they'll fit it for you.
Okay, so fantastic. I will be sure to put the website online on this video so you guys can order directly from there.
Great. Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Well, thank you so much.
Good to meet you.
For those of you who have seen our Rubicon video with my good friend Garrett featuring his rinse kit, this was actually some years ago. It's very rudimentary. Apparently, they've evolved and have a whole new setup here that is, let me just say, impressive. Chris here is going to demonstrate and show me some of the things that they've got for us now.
Yeah, so these are our new systems, and what we've done is we've gone to a battery-powered system. Each one of these comes with a huge battery inside of it. You can use it every single day for 3 to 6 months and only have to charge it one time. So it's got a really cool battery in there. It lasts forever. This is a 3.5 gallon system, and it sprays 50 PSI. It's got an on-demand water pump. You can use shower, jet, anything if you want to clean off equipment or take a nice hot shower. We also have a roof rack mounted one now that you can mount on the top of your vehicle. This one's coming out in 2023. And then our rinse kit Q, which is kind of our newer version that you can tie down. It's kind of our military grade version. It's actually made in North America now. So this one is 4 gallons and this one is 5 gallons. And all of our new stuff comes with heating options. We have a electric heater that you can put inside the water tank right here, and that plugs into your 7-pin trailer plug.
That is cool.
Yeah, and it heats up automatically to 104 degrees. It's got a water level sensor inside of there, and it shuts off when it's ready to go. And then we also have a propane heater that basically you can run any one of these systems through, and it heats the water instantly. So we got some cool new stuff, tents, and all sorts of things on the site too.
That's fantastic. So the question that I would want to know is, what kind of price point am I looking at on some of the stuff?
Yeah, so right now I think that one's on the site. It's pretty discounted right now, probably about $250. This one we're not sure yet. It'll probably be in the $350 range, and this one will be closer to $400. This is our rinse kit Sport, and it fits Hydro Flask bottles. It's a vacuum insulated bottle, and basically what you do is you pump it up, and then you can spray it out the side right here. It's got a little shower system.
That is cool.
And then it doesn't mist on this side. So it's kind of cool.
This is available now too?
Available now too, yeah.
And how much does this cost?
What are these around?
$30?
Yeah, $35, $40.
Oh my God.
I can't remember all of our prices.
That's cheap.
Did you open it?
Turn on that valve.
Yeah.
So hang on, he's demonstrating a hands-free option on this kit. It's pretty cool.
So in addition to our normal nozzle, you can do a hands-free option, and you can kind of wash your hands, go back to cooking, cleaning, whatever you want, go in again, wash your hands, clean food, and you don't get cross-contamination that way. So this is a really another nice feature, and we have all sorts of mounting options for this too, so you can mount it to the side of your van, side of your truck, whatever you need to do. So just some more technology that we brought into the product.
Forget that, I need one of these on my kitchen sink.
Yeah.
So is it safe to assume then you'd have to go to rinsekit.com in order to purchase it, or is it available elsewhere?
Yeah, most of our stuff is on rinsekit.com. There may be a couple other stores, but rinsekit.com.
Awesome. So that's a wrap of our day one official kickoff of SEMA 2022. We hope you enjoyed seeing our Jeep as well as all the products that we showcased today. Be sure to check back tomorrow for even more coverage here at the SEMA Show.